Alrighty, I have it muted because I don't want to hear this song anymore, but I am alive. We are ready. It is really early. And yes, that is the end of it. What's going on, Kai? What's going on, Iku? Can't tell if they're starting. Oh, they are. God, don't yell at me. Full screen. We're on the Korean one because normally they end up showing stuff first, so maybe it'll work out the same. Because the Korean stream doesn't always stream. The Japanese stream seems to do it a lot more often whenever they do live streams, but the Korean devs are on top of it when they do, so. You are early for once. They don't have all of the COVID stuff on. I wonder if their COVID restrictions have lifted, I guess. Because normally they have like the little dividers and everything, and then they have the... Or maybe that's for the JP stream. I wonder... Man, they playing the intro over there. Negative. Don't want to see that. Hey, what's going on, Roman? Or saw the Mayel hype. It's Elizabeth. There is no Mayel hype. Oh, they got the iPads out. Big chillin', huh? Hey, Bogdan. What's going on, man? My mic arm is ever so slightly in the camera. Hello. I think I would pronounce that Yulia, but I'm not quite sure. I hope that is how it's pronounced. If not, correct me, please. Imagine showing Liz in cutscenes and Mayo kicks her off screen and presents himself as the unit. I mean, they would definitely get the community vote if they did release Mayel, but I just find it very unlikely. What did I miss? Nothing so far. We're just chilling. My mic arm keeps being in the camera. Oh. 30 minutes of talking, let's go. Hopefully it won't be that bad because the Korean stream is on. We're on the Korean stream at the moment, and they normally are pretty good about getting right into some of the stuff. Like, they do talk a little bit, of course, but JP will talk for like 30 minutes and then show stuff, whereas Korea is a lot better about, like, you know, 5 minutes or so for like the intro. They start to get into things and they scatter it out more throughout the actual presentation, and then they end up doing a lot of talking towards the end. So hopefully it'll be the same, but who knows. Translate for us. I would really actually like to learn Korean. I think if I was going to learn any sort of Asian language, it would probably be Korean. I like Korean the most, but I haven't started on that yet, so no translations from me. That Korean girl's still hot. She is still hot. Another cake, gimme. I know it's gonna be Elizabeth, but I keep using... Nah, sorry. No Mayel. Maybe, I mean... There's always the slight chance, but it's not a good chance. Elizabeth. I guess they might be just hopping right into the whole thing. There she is, Derriere. Still here, Lilia. Dude, I'm actually getting like really salty about the not having Lilia thing. It's really annoying. because she's such a good character, and I just I really regret skipping her. But at the time, it seemed like she really wasn't going to be on anything super special. But of course, they end up giving her like a super busted relic, and she becomes crazy good. Which then again, if I'm being completely honest with myself, I didn't buy Kyo's. I didn't buy any of Kyo's costumes, so to get your most sort of investment out of Lilia, you need to have like a really good Kyo, and I don't have that. I mean, obviously there's other teams that you can run with her, but I don't know. I'm still upset. It's Awakened Hawk. Yeah! It's gonna be Festival Wild. You turn it up just a tad, even though that I can't understand what they're saying. Newest publicity stunt: player who spends the most gems on Liz Banner gets a date with Korean hot girl streamer. I don't think they would ever do that. Time to make anti-Lilia team and live in denial for what you need, or that you need her. Yeah, exactly.
아무래도 뭐 3년이 막 3주처럼 그런 너무했나? 3주는 너무했나? 약 3달이나 석 달. 저처럼 지나간 것처럼 스펙타클했습니다. 우리 30주년 때 또 해야죠. 30주년 정도까지 되면은
I want fist characters with rare characters. I really wish they would add some new rare and SR characters. That would be very nice. Just having like some new characters on like the just like regular banners and stuff would be super nice. Also note she's a princess. One of the guys are servants. Oh, she does have like a tiara on instead of just like the other guy. This guy had a crown on at one point, didn't he? I don't remember if this guy did. Because he had one on with a 3 on it. What's going on, Eternal? If Narabasta was festival, I would be more hyped. I think Narabasta would be a cool character. I don't know if does she even use any like actually decent moves or whatever that they could make a kit out of, but even then that'd be cool, like goddess support character or something like that. Full cosmetic Zippy. Sometimes I really want to like bring him up into my lap and stuff like that, so like that way you guys can see him, but he's super like, he does not like to be picked up at all. Plus it's really early in the day, so he's over there in his gigantic dog bed sleeping. We need a new boss. Yeah, we do need a new boss. Best characters with that Korean girl would be a must-have, not gonna lie. Just got out of work, don't know if I should sleep or watch the live stream. I mean, so they'll definitely show the character off and everything like that. Normally, one thing I do like about skipping the live stream and just sleeping until my normal time is normally if I wake up when I normally do, like the people who translate the skills and stuff like that from the Japanese version of the game will already have like watched the live stream and like translated the entire kit and everything for everybody. So that's really nice to have. So like I'll have no idea really what she does on paper until like I end up going back to sleep and waking up a little bit later in the day. But people always end up doing like the Google Translate translations and stuff, which are really rough sometimes. But I'm assuming that if she's anything like more recent, festival characters, that she's probably going to have like a really long passive or something like that that's going to get really lost in translation. Narabasta attack is just animation using jiggle physics that beats Diane. Damn, it's going to be hard to beat Diane. Have fun waiting an hour? Yeah, really. I like kimchi. I don't think I've ever actually had kimchi. I don't eat a whole lot of, I guess, like Korean foods. Or, well, I guess it's just like Asian food in general. But I don't think I've ever had kimchi, is what I'm trying to say. Hi, how are you today? I'm doing good, Alpha. Doing alright. I think these characters are must summons. Just wait till Demon King and Faceless Goddess. I really doubt that the Demon King is gonna have. Well, I mean, the Demon King could potentially have a unit, but the Goddess, there's no sort of unit that could be like normal sized that they could add to the game. I don't think. I'll be really surprised if they add Demon King as a unit, but then again, they could make like the really like later forms of the Demon King where he takes over like a more manageable body. I guess they could potentially make that as a character because it would fit on the battlefield. Maybe. Can you do a backflip guide? No, I don't think I've ever did a backflip in my entire life. Demon King might be a demon raid or a boss. I really hope that they do like a death match or something like that for the Demon King and the Goddess or whatever at some point. I think that they would fit very well as like big boss enemies. You should try kimchi, it's good. I need to. Demon King and Zeldris' body. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm talking about. Like he seems to be the only one that would like fit like on the field at least. Imagine the show also Mayel. Y'all sniffing some real big copium. What's the Japanese stream up to? Yeah, they're still doing big feet apart. 2 on webcam. They talk too much. They know what we're here for. Yeah, but you got to think on live stream, like for the actual Korean and Japanese audience, I'm sure they're talking about stuff for the game and giving info and like maybe just having a good time because it is a celebration. Like they're actually celebrating the fact that it's the 3rd year anniversary. Like I don't know. They're having a good time. They revealed some outfits on JP, did they? Ah, yes they did. These points. Huh. Prob CC. Maybe. I don't think that would be CC though. Some of the deer relics maybe. Maybe this is how many people on that version have crafted it. Like this is like the #1 deer relic maybe at the moment. I don't know. Kind of doubt it, but maybe. Did you get Bryn's relic or do you want to get it? I like Bryn's relic, like the way it looks, but I'm very underwhelmed with what it actually does, so I haven't taken the time to grind it out. Plus, there's so many like decent deer relics at the moment with the archangels getting them, and I still want to build the Golden Wings Elaine one that I really haven't been running bird all that much. I would like to maybe get Sigurd's, because his connect, like just Sigurd in general, can work really well with the new mono. But I cannot force myself for some reason to do any of the bird right now. I'm just so bored of it. Like it just takes so many runs that I just can't commit. What unit are you looking forward to the most? I mean, I don't know. I don't really mind this Liz. I think Liz could be good.
자, 이제 뭔가 저 MC들을 칭찬하는 거는
Can you
뽑지
show
않는
both
거예요.
streams in one?
이건 아닌 것 같아.
Maybe.
야, 차은우 같다. 와, 이거
부스님 차오는 것 같아요. 네.
괜찮네 오늘.
살짝 그런 기분 좀
괜찮네.
코드를 안 하시고.
친구 코드 있을 걸 뽑았다. 아, 존잘도 많고.
아니 근데 여러분 너무 칭찬하시면 안 돼요.
안 뽑아, 이제 안 뽑아.
자, 오늘 3주년적으로.
I think that's what this is. I think they're going over statistics.
방송에 한 번씩
Like how many demons have been killed in X amount of time, maybe, or maybe this is overall,
자, 콘텐츠 업데이트에
because these have been out correspondingly longer than like the next.
드리려고 합니다.
Best heroes for Red Demon, the one Escanar, of course.
업데이트를 이제 한번 시작을 해볼까요?
이거
챕터 업데이트.
업데이트구나. 이거 칭찬받으면 안 된다.
정신 나갔어.
칭찬에 약해서.
미스코리아 얘기 듣자마자 머릿속 이거 하고 와가지고.
See, there doesn't need to be a boycott though. If you're dumb enough to summon for mono when the festival is right around the corner, that seems more of a personal problem than a community problem. Because everyone knows that the festival is here and that it was right around the corner. But people are like, I'm summoning for Mono. She's my festival. And I understand, like, you know, Mono's pretty good, but I mean, this is the first light unit that we're getting. I'm expecting maybe not anything like super crazy, but just the fact that it's going to be its own new effect for, you know, the light unit is going to be pretty interesting to see. I don't think it's going to be easy to try to skip that. We're at this point in the story, which is kind of cool. I think they're just going over statistics. I think we're going to go back to full screen on Korean. 2-turn AoE stun. That would be ridiculous. I think they realize that would be absolute insanity. Blue Derriere would have to come back into the meta for that because she's immune to stuns. That guy right there is like, yeah, the one. Pulled mono for you on your first multi. Hey, congrats on that. Knew the one. Let's go. Maybe. I mean, we might get that outfit potentially. Not that we need new outfits for the one, really. We already have enough. But it'll probably sell, even if they do, like, bring it out. 2-turn AoE stun, but the unit dies instantly. Sounds fair. Yeah, exactly. Hey, LJ. Not enough diamonds for anniversary. I mean, we've pretty much known the anniversary was going to be right around the corner. At this point, so it's just on the player to kind of save and not be tempted by some of these banners. But yeah, they could always end up like giving out more gems. Can't complain like with that. Best part of the stream when Princess Waifu comes back after cutscene. God, y'all really got a crush on this girl. When are we getting the rag contest outfit though? It took a pretty good while for them to actually make the outfits that they did for the 7 catastrophes when they did that contest. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's like another, you know, another couple of months. Honestly, just hope that they put Trader Melly in the shop because I have enough Fest coins to buy him. Yeah, he has his own like weird distinct coin. I'm wondering if light and dark units are going to have that special coin, or if light units are going to have their own coin compared to the dark units or whatever. But I do hope that you can buy those with regular Fest coins, because that would be super annoying if it's like a whole new thing. Give us 300 diamonds again. They might end up giving a decent amount of rewards for this since it's a yearly anniversary. Spent the multi on the mono banner, got Blue Valenti. Hey, that's a win. I mean, not that Blue Valenti's all that great, but still got a unit. Hey, Nalyd, greetings from Portugal. What do you think the normal characters most voted? Green Eska coming back. Oh, what do I think about it? I mean, it pretty much happens every time at this point, so I mean, I'm not been out of shape about it. It happens. Like with a large community like this, you know, there's bound to be some bad votes, or just like a, I don't know, a weird thing that goes on, or people trolling or whatever, but it is what it is. The banner, for the most part, is a really good banner, so having a couple of bad units on there, although sucks, and it could have been like perfect, you know, it's really hard to get the community to really rally around something like that.
자신의 기본 능력치가 0.5%씩 증가하는 버프로 바뀐다고 합니다. 사실 부활 버프가 2층 4패에서 뜨는 거는 크게 문제가 없었는데 이게 3층 4패 가게 되면은 그때가 문제였죠. 이게
Imagine they give us Grandma Liz from when Melly had to watch her die in her past life. That would be crazy.
사실 그거 걸리면은 100% 부활이라고 봐야 됐었거든요.
맞아요.
근데 이것 때문에 저도 사실 이틀이 굉장히 많이
Wonder also what the light attribute effect will be when you put it on the team. Yeah, that's what I'm the most interested in. Like, although I'm not like super interested in the fact that it's a Liz, like Bloody Ellie. Like, I honestly, whenever they said that in the show, kind of cringe. Like, I thought that was like a really dumb name, and was just like, whoa, like kind of just a weird thing when they did that in the show. But the fact that it's the first light unit makes me super interested, because I'm not really that big of a fan of Melee, to be honest, but you know, I don't know, the fact that it was a new like type of unit and everything made it a lot more interesting, of course. Can you show the other stream?
벨머스가 나온 지좀 되다 보니까는 언제
Still chatting.
안갈수 있어요. 언제인지 아세요? 1년 정도
When is the anniversary? So I think this update will actually come out tomorrow for JP and KR, but for us it'll be 2 weeks from now.
또 나오고 이렇게 됩니다만은 어쨌든 결과론적으로는 이제 깨기 좀 쉽게 됐죠. 깨기 좀 쉽게 되면서 요즘은 사실 뭐 오토로 돌려놓고 이제 뭐 친구 좀 센 친구 불러다가 오토로 돌려놓고 깨는 경우들도 많이 생기고 그런 상황 아니겠습니까? 네.
Mono better still going? Yeah, I mean for global it just started, so it'll be on for 2 weeks.
아 포인트는 이거죠.
Also, when Wheelchair Gother,
새롭게 등장한
I figured Wheelchair Gother was going to be the festival unit, but like the festival Gother, but they went a different direction with that one actually.
지금에야 좀 많이 오토로 돌리시니
Hope this benefits the Archangels heavily, because I swear it seems like the Archangels are heavily nerfed. Can't seem to win anymore with them. Maybe. I could see Light doing something with Angels. I feel like Archangels has like a decent amount of support, and is like not necessarily like future proof, because there is only 4 Archangels, and until we get Mael we're only going to have those 3 Archangels, but there's a pretty decent amount of variation with the Archangels at the moment, and you have the relics that came out, so you can actually buff them up quite a bit. But yeah, they could always use a little bit more support. We need Grey Road. I assume the ship has sailed on Grey Road. I just assume we're never getting that. Wouldn't say it will benefit the Archangels, since she isn't one, but potentially they will release a light version of them. Maybe.
골라먹는 재미 뭐 괜찮을 것 같아요.
네, 그거 좋다고 막 해주시고 계신데.
We need anniversary date. I mean, 2 weeks for global. 2 Tuesdays from now. They better give us a nun style Ellie. They have been doing like the whole, with the Archangels at least, they're doing like the whole like priest outfit for the newer ones.
조금 땡기면
신규 선멸전이 나오면서 이제 함께 오는 게 있어요. 초진화 레벨 개방이 옵니다.
네.
그 원초의 맛이
Grey Road still ain't out yet. Nope. I'm assuming they're not going to release a Grey Road.
맞아 벨모스 할 때 그때 레벨
맞아 올라갔어.
Next demonic beast should have co-op option. I'm pretty sure the next demonic beast is going to be 2 different, or like 2 wolves. Like it's going to be like 2 different, you know, like actual targets in the match, because of the way that they have it sort of set up, at least on the demonic beast like preview loading screen thing, which will be kind of cool. I doubt it'll be co-op though.
보이지만 배우님은 웃고 계실 거예요. 아 있는 그 자세.
Did they already showcase your stats, ultimate animations, and abilities? No, they haven't showed anything yet.
이번에 초지나 100레벨 개방이 되면서
Don't never say never. They released Demon Hindi way late in the game. You're not wrong, but I feel like the whole commandments thing has just kind of like ship has sailed almost. Like they do come out with like a special like third variant for the commandments every now and then. Like Zelda's got a festival, and then they came out with Green Melascula as a Valentine's Day unit, and then Blue Derriere as a Valentine's Day unit. But I don't know. I feel like they would have already tried to come out with like a Green Galland or like some of the other like third commandments at this point if they really wanted to, but people seem to be way more interested in archangels and, you know, some of the more OC characters and stuff like that, like Ragnarok and stuff. I don't know, people don't really seem to be all that interested in commandments anymore. But if they make new commandments that are good and interesting, then people would be more interested in them. So I don't know, kind of a two-way street there. Can you show both streams again? If something happens, switch to that stream. What are you so interested in the JP stream for? I mean, it's pretty much gonna be the same stuff. I mean, they're showing off some sort of banner, maybe. Oh, no way! Finally. I'm hoping to stay with one so that way I can see all of the new stuff at one time, and unfortunately JP seems to be the one that's actually showing stuff a little bit early this time. But that's kind of cool. A level 1 to 90 token. That's fantastic. Question is, when are we getting Tristan? Probably not anytime soon. Probably towards the end of the game's lifespan. Commandments will make a comeback when they get their relics. Very true. When will Mayo come out? Never.
부담스럽게 느낄 수는 있어요. 근데 마지막 초지나 개방인 만큼 조금만 더 힘내봅시다, 여러분들.
Let me use one for my.
네, 레벨은 일단 마지막이라니까. 네.
일단 초지나 레벨 개방은 일단 계획에서는 마지막이다. 그래서 이제
We haven't gotten the vampire lady yet either. Yeah. What's her name? Just Gilda?
자, 이렇게 해서 좀
She could be kind of interesting.
굉장히 좀 다양하게.
Which then again, they don't really have. I don't think they have any of the vampires characters in the game. And in the whatchamacallit, the leaks or whatever, they were or that the guy was doing a while back, where he was like data mining out like beta app stuff. There was a lot of or not a lot, but there was some talk of some of the vampires coming into the game, and that could be kind of cool. But we don't have vampire as a race in the game, so they would just be unknown unless they ended up adding a new race, which I guess they could. Wow, more outfits. I'm not a fan of these outfits either. Card packs. Now, look who's on the card pack though. People should really stop asking streamers when units will drop, as if the devs give them this info. Yeah, the devs really don't talk to a lot of the content creators, if at all, so it's not like anybody has any more information. But hey, female Mayel, that's her. That outfit, damn. These outfits, they have multiple colors of these kind of outfits, if I'm not mistaken, and they, I mean, I guess are kind of nice, but they're for really old units, so need more ways to farm SA coins. I could not agree more. All right, they're starting to look over here. Yeah. What is this boss? All right. Screw JP, we're here. What is this boss? Oh, it's the original demon. That's super cool. Deanne is strong for it. Damn, my man's packing some food. Holy.
가봅시다.
This is cool.
아, 일마 한번 살짝 한번 볼까요? 살짝. 손이 좀 떨리네.
Chandler and Cusack transformation. Green. Okay, Green Demon.
자,
Has a buff card.
자,
I wonder if this is going to be like super like reliant on like teamwork as like Belmoth is, because if it is, it's going to be an absolute nightmare as soon as it drops, because people like randoms are never going to understand what to do, like for a while at least that was the way it was for Belmoth. Look at the gems. Yeah, these dev accounts always have like crazy amounts of gems.
대마랑 좀 다르게 생명력이 거의 없을 때 근거리와 원거리 스킬.
What's good, Nalyd? What are your expectations for this new light unit? I'm hoping that the light unit has something to do with maybe counting as multiple colors or something like that, so that way it helps out a lot with the deer. I know that the light and dark units aren't necessarily supposed to be for creatures nest stuff, but I really hope that Liz is good for the deer, because the deer is still super annoying, and I really just want a new way to like have fun with the deer instead of it being so tedious and annoying.
와, 막강해 보이죠.
Out of interest, with Nagato streaming, would you consider streaming? I think if I was gonna stream, I wouldn't be streaming this game. I don't think that there's enough to do in this game each day for me to like actually stream it, unless there's actually something going on, like a new patch drops or something like that. If I streamed, I would probably play like actual video games.
안 들어간다. 그래서
12 gems, crazy. Well said, Nalyd. Yeah, that's just my opinion on it.
돌릴까요? 아니면 맞출까요?
돌리고
Going for the stance, I can respect it.
어차피 안 들어가니까.
초반에는 조금
Of course, the demon deals a lot of damage to Goddess. Oh, is that what it is? Look at that creepy looking demon. He's cool. Like his I'm not a huge fan of his design, but it's pretty cool.
바로 안 던졌어요.
여기 회색 스킬 이게 근거리 스킬.
Red Dairy come back. Oh boy.
근거리가 지금 894하고 왕냐하고.
Oh, they are level 100.
하고 나서 시작을 해야 돼요.
I didn't even notice that. Good catch.
돌덩어리 좀 뜨기 시작.
Unit level 100. Oh boy. I guess this is just a brand new raid in general, like a new. This is going to be after Belmoth, and this is what you're going to have to start running if you want to get to level 100. Oh boy, the grind continues, boys. I'd be interested in seeing you play other games. Yeah, I think I really do want to play some other stuff. With Ni no Kuni, I think coming out today, if not, it's already out. I really want to try playing that a little bit. I might end up trying to set up Twitch, because I can't stream a whole bunch of different stuff on my YouTube account, or else it'll start trying to recommend that kind of stuff to different people, and it just screws up my whole like YouTube search like results and different kinds of stuff like that. He's patiencing. Okay.
피가 조금 났을 때는
Level 100, let's go. To this day, I have not beaten floor 4 of stage 3
피가 거의 걸리.
as a free-to-play player that doesn't have all the cosmetics and stuff. It's just stupid hard, bro. Yeah, the deer is just really dumb with a lot of like the mechanics and stuff, and like the basic thing that you have to worry about is the one passive that you get on floor 2 stage 4. If you don't get the good passive, the attack related passive, then it makes the last floor, last stage, insanely hard. So it's really dumb, because then you have to just sit there and like reset over and over again to try to get a good passive, and that's gonna be, it's so annoying to reset for passives, because it's like a 33% chance that you're gonna get the good one, which is just not fun.
자, 보자.
The grind never stops. True that.
처음에 없네. 회색 이것도 없고. 너. 좀 떨린다 솔직히.
Is that a dog and a human? Pretty much. I don't know, I like the Ni no Kuni franchise, but it seems like one of them autoplay, auto quest type games. I'm not super sure on how it plays so far. I remember when it originally launched, and I remember seeing a bunch of videos saying like, oh, you can play the Korean version, but you can change you can either change the text to English, somehow within the game, or you can make the dub English or something like that, so you can hear what they're talking about. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was some stuff that you could mess around with on there that I was kind of interested in. I think I tried to download it at one point, but now that it's finally getting a global release is cool. And I didn't just play through it, but I think last year I played through Ni no Kuni 2, and I really enjoyed it because I'm not really good at playing through JRPGs. Like, I get really bored of them. So the fact that I was able to play through that entire game made it really good to me. And I don't know, I think that the Cross Worlds game seems kind of cool. It's more of an MMO, so I don't think that I'll probably stick with it for very long, but it could be kind of fun to mess around with. Are you into pay-to-enjoy games? I don't really know what would classify a game as pay-to-enjoy, unless you're like, would Grand Cross be pay-to-enjoy, you think? I don't know. I don't think I've really played many games that would be classified that way. Why are their voices different than our units? I think they actually have a Korean dub. Not positive on that. I wasn't paying enough attention, but they might have a Korean dub for theirs. I think Global's the only one that doesn't have the dub, like the English dub. Why they didn't show the rewards? They're probably trying to keep it secret. I don't know. They probably they probably know what they're doing with that. Isn't it pay to earn? Maybe that's what it is. Grand Cross is expensive as fuck. Yeah, true. Warframe would fit that classification in my opinion. Okay. I've tried to play Warframe at some point. Pay to earn, yeah, okay. Meaning what? Like you spend money on the game and like you can like sell the stuff, like crypto based games and stuff like that? Is that what you're asking about? Because if so, I'm very skeptical about like crypto based games, like NFT stuff. Not a fan, but it could be a big part of the future of gaming, so you never know. Can you make that rock face? What rock face? That face? Or they know rewards are bad. Good point. I didn't think about that. NFT crypto things, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff, but then again, it's mainly because I don't understand it that I'm kind of scared of it, sort of thing. Like I don't like the idea of that kind of stuff because I've messed around with cryptocurrency before, and it just seems kind of like if you're already wealthy, you can get into it and make a lot of money kind of thing, but it would take a miracle for normal people to actually make money off of that kind of stuff. What's your opinion of the new Mono? I'm very middle of the road on the new Mono. I've tried her out in a couple of different scenarios. I need to find a really nice team for her, but so far my opinion is she does really good damage, but she's really squishy, and because she's green, she gets dominated by Bon, which is not anything new. But she literally, like, if you don't go first and you don't have some sort of way to protect her, like maybe a dodge food, or even then, like, you can really kill her super fast. So I'm not a huge fan of her so far, but I don't know. You think Korean's girl outfit will be Ellie's outfit? I mean, maybe. Someone saying we get 300 free gems. I wouldn't be surprised if they gave out a decent amount of gems. No one likes NFTs. Yeah, it seems like the gaming community as a whole is very against NFTs, and I don't really blame them. It seems very shady in a lot of regards. We do need a blue hard counter for the Bond team. That's what's so crazy is, like, Margaret came out after Bond, and Margaret was really good and good at shutting him down, but the Bond team really hadn't been perfected yet, I don't think, because Terry hadn't come out at that point. And then we also got Chad King, who is also very good. But I mean, even then, like, you can run Chad King and still get wrecked by Bon if he gets the right, like, either RNG or whatever the case may be. Like, it's just, Bon is just a really formidable foe, and it's crazy. They show her yet? No, not Gyro. They haven't shown her yet. What is the highest CC team in the game? I don't know. It's probably just all Fest units, though, running HP defense. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Lolly Merlin and Deanne, maybe Escanor, and maybe Melly would be the highest you could get with all HP defense, like maxed out rolls. And obviously you're gonna have to have like really high account CC as well. Need a blue Esta. I know, there's a lot of like just like missing third commandment units. No one likes NFTs, they're just in it for the money. Yeah, exactly. Problem isn't that there is no counters for the Bond team, it's just that the counters for the team, like King and Cusack, hard lose to a lot of other teams. Exactly. They need to have more versatile units that can beat Bond, or else it's useless, because then you go in expecting to beat Bond, and you get a Ludo, you know, King team that insta-wipes you turn 1, which is bad. Purgatory Bond is still meta? Yeah, he is. Are the stories up in this update? I think they are adding new story chapter in this update, because they showed off a little bit about like the Chandler and Cusack with Zeldris fighting Escanor and Merlin, and I think it's Margaret in that scene, right? They showed off a little bit of that. They need to ban units in PvP week to week. That would be really cool. Just something to change up the meta would be nice. If they banned units, it'd be bad though, because people spend their gems on those certain fests. Yeah, I mean, I understand where you're coming from. People who invested only in the Bond team or whatever, like free-to-plays who can't invest into multiple teams, would be really upset at that, I think. So that makes sense. I didn't think about that. 300 gems by just logging in, no cap. Hey, that's good. Blue Roxy has one of the highest CCs. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, her relic gave her a lot of CC. Need more Deannes, in my opinion. We have 10 Deannes. What do you mean? There's 10 Deannes in the game. Every week they need to need a restricted list of characters for PvP. Yeah, if they changed it like weekly and it's not just like the same stuff getting banned every week, it could make for some pretty like diverse matches and stuff, which could be kind of cool. But then again, like, I think they would just end up picking, like, the community would end up finding whatever the best meta team is for that week, and then that would be all you would see for the week, I think. But that's just the community doing its thing, I guess. King beats anything he goes first against if you use the right team. Yeah, true. With potential relic on, what unit are you looking forward to most? I can't wait for Demons and Giants. Yeah, Demons have a lot of potential. There's still a few characters that I would really like to see get a decent relic, like Death Pierce getting like a really good CC relic would be nice. Jericho getting a decent relic would be cool. I don't know. There's a couple of characters in the game that I would really be looking forward to. Maybe I'll download 7TS again tomorrow. See it trapped. With summer coming up, we need the Simp/Harem collab. They'll probably end up making another like summer exclusive banner, which will be interesting to see what units we get. SR and rare units in this game are obsolete. Yeah, I know. They need to add more SR and rare units that have like decent passives. Like, I mean, all of the SR units and rare units have like fun and interesting passives, but they don't have good CC, which is kind of the trade-off. So if they made more units with more interesting passives, it could be fun and cool, but they just won't do it for some reason. To be honest, Giant Relics I'm the most interested in, and I'm kind of excited to see Assault Mellies, just so I can laugh at how bad he is. If he gets a bad relic, people are going to be so upset. He gets shafted all the time. Is the new boss for level 100? He is.
있거든요. 오늘 굉장히 길어서 앞으로 드릴 시간 되게 많아요. 그래서 일단은 빨리빨리 더
Redo of healer collab would be hilarious. Bang your opponent into rage quitting. I've not seen redo of healer, but I've heard very interesting things. Yeah, Gyro, they the original demon from the show or anime or manga or whatever is being added as a new like demon that you're gonna have to start like farming. Don't even do the current raids. I don't blame you there. I want to see what a Festi and Relic would do. Yeah, that would be kind of interesting. Nani? You got backup? What are you talking about? What you talking about? Show me. Oh. 0.00001 drop rate. Probably. When Belmoth came out, it was really tough. Aw, she looks so good. 10%! Yes! I like the outfit. Very cool. Good lord. That's so cool. Oh, this is the free banner, I think, maybe? That they're talking about? Ooh. She has 2 attack cards, so doesn't look like a support unit. I like her. I like her design a lot. She looks sick. Yeah. No wings? Yeah, she has wings. That's a sick ultimate. Dude, that ultimate's super cool with the whale. Or is it like a whale shark or something? Literal whale skill. I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious. She isn't hot enough. I'm just gonna keep skipping for the one ultimate. God. You skip that long and you'll just have infinite diamonds, dude. That second card did a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm interested to see how she turns out. I have an attack crit damage set ready, and I'm working on. Ooh, look at her, so pretty. She has a cool effect too, like Bon has, and Ragnarok Deanne. Ooh, I like it. Very nice. That's some high CC. What was it? I didn't even see. Oh, well, it's because she's level 100 too. You gotta think. 60, almost 68,000 CC. 68k CC. That's so insane. What is that? Like 228% crit damage, 116 crit chance. That's pretty high. That's almost like Mono's numbers. I don't remember what the rest of these are, like off of the top of my head, like what order they're in. She is shining. I know, I like that effect. It's very cool. Oh, I forgot you guys. Oh, you guys can't see the stats. It's a pretty lengthy passive. 4%, 6 turns, I think. 30% for 5 something turns, maybe. I don't know. Both of those cannot be turns. They're 2 different characters. Oh boy. Interesting stuff. Outfits show me, God. If only I had 12k gems just chilling. Yeah, dude. This is after their summons, too. She's already 6'6", you can see. Missed it, had to step away from my desk. What does she do? Did they reveal her ultimate? They did show the ultimate, and it's like a big like whale shark like coming in and eating the enemy. It's really cool looking. 30 more attack, calling it. I mean, if she's super aggressive, that would be very interesting. I pray she's god awful so I don't have to 6'6". I mean, I'm not gonna 6'6" regardless, but I think I'm looking forward to it. I think if she's good, that's gonna be awesome. We want simp outfits. I think they'll probably have a pretty simp outfit. She did that with Esta's Black Wolf. Oh, yeah. Kisame's Shark Bomb.
특정 영웅들이
All right, I think they might show it off again. By the way, Tensuro Uchiha.
말 많죠. 이게 그런 영웅들도 한두 명이 아니다 보니까.
I like the light,
진짜 헷갈려가지고.
like the icon. The can I reach it? No, the icon right up above here.
야야 좀 많이 헷갈리지.
She has flood, I think.
이렇게 깐다고?
Wouldn't surprise me. Flood single target.
여기 오는 사람이
She shoots. It looks like she shoots water out too, which is kind of flooding.
분석을 해야 돼요.
친절하게 알려드리도록 하겠습니다.
자,
I wasn't at first, but now I am. Yeah, I mean, I think that they do a pretty good job of making sure that like big units like this have a good amount of height behind them. So I mean, I think people were just super salty that it wasn't Mayel, and I think that this unit's gonna be cool. Have they changed Super Awakening? Level 3? I think it was.
자, 두 번째 기술은 발리 오브 라이트.
Just imagine if it was actually a cool character. I mean, Liz is kind of cool. She's not super cool, I'll give you that, but she's kind of cool. Like, I don't hate Liz. I think people always assume like Liz is like a supporty character, so the fact that this one is more DPS based is a win in my book. Team Sparkle, true, Alex. She hits pretty hard. Yeah, honestly, I like that animation a lot. Actually, that one's really cool.
165%.
Sir Meliodas, her only propose. I like that move. That move's cool.
그럴까? 자, 한 번 더.
From Google Translate. When a friendly hero's basic stat increase by up to a maximum, and the ally hero's max HP increases, all stats increase by 15 after reconciliation.
검증이 터졌어요 이제.
자, 이제
버프
맞다.
들어왔죠?
여기서
아
버프
머리 위에.
있다. 벌써
네, 버프 들어왔죠.
일단 가면
Huh.
한번 더 봅시다.
That's too hard for me to follow.
빠바바바바바박 45만.
올라가.
45만. 자, 전체 기함. 전체
She has some sort of stat buff going on.
섭.
Boom. Bam.
26만 있죠.
I like that move a lot.
세 명이면
That recycled king animation. I mean, it's not the exact same, but yeah, it's pretty similar.
빠르다 빠르다.
Did they change Super Awakening? I don't think so. Not that I know of.
좋아.
People that want Mayel over Ellie are sus. Why would you want a PP over wife? That's really weird logic, but okay.
모든 아군을
Damn, she hits hard. Yeah, indeed. Don't mind a DPS Liz, to be honest. Exactly. I dislike Mayel, so I preferred this over him at least. Oh, really? Not a big fan of Mayel. Everybody seems to be the exact opposite of that.
전체한테 다 붙이니까. 자, 옆에다가 이제 다 붙여주는 거 있고.
Start saving those 6-star books, fellas. I have already farmed out a ton of 6-star books to try to like prep for this.
여기는 개성에 붙어 있고 한 명 살리는 건데. 이거
No outfits yet. They haven't shown them. Waifus over meta. There you go. Gorgeous. She's very pretty. Very pretty girl.
그럴 수.
Yep, she is level 100.
좀비. 자, 좀비 갑니다. 요나의 순환.
Stole Sunshine Man's power. He did kind of just leave them to their own devices when it came to the Demon King. Dude, that's such a cool animation. 424 on a single target. That's at 6'6" though. And obviously it's a level 1 unit. I don't know what his his stats are, but
이거 자세히 보기가 안 되는데.
pissed me off and made me hate the character. I mean, hey, that's fair.
날개 버프 있잖아요.
She has Moby Dick as an ult. True.
지울 수 없다는 거.
Her passive for specific units. Not sure. I think I'll just have to end up waiting and seeing what the actual translations for it are before I can understand what she does. I kind of like that she doesn't have the wings out all the time. Oh boy, look at these, look at these costumes. Very cleavage based. I don't know if you can see. I'm kind of in the way, but they'll show them off. All right, so that's the. I'm assuming that's the SSR outfit.
제가 엘리자베스 모델이
리즈를 좋아하시는 걸로.
오래 보시더라고요.
자, 요런.
The ult is what she's about to do to our wallets. Ooh, that one's pretty cool.
느낌 있습니까?
This one's like the more casual outfit, I'm assuming. Because they always do one outfit that looks more like just regular,
그런 거 없고요. 그냥
whatchamacallit? Like a regular, like casual sort of like regular person's outfit, I guess.
사이버틱한 거 좋아하세요?
Damn that one. Yeah, I'm summoning. God. All it takes is a cute outfit, huh?
사시고 본인의 취향에 맞는 거 한번 입히고
Ooh. Interesting. She's like a mech, or like a, what do you call it? Like a mech pilot. That's kind of cool. I'm not skipping. I like that one. That one's very cool. It almost looks like it fits with the outfit that Assault Melly has. I want to see hair. Yeah, I think she'll have some cool hairs. I wonder if she has attack pieces. If she doesn't have attack pieces and her CC is 68,000, that'll be insane.
사이버와 여러 가지
그래요.
자 무기
She does have attack pieces. Okay, I figured she would, but I wasn't sure. Just like little bracelets and stuff, not anything super crazy.
그다음 이제 헤어가 제일 중요하죠.
제일 중요하죠. 어이구.
Simple man. I see boobs, I summon. It's understandable.
됐다. 이거만 보면 됐다. 오, 됐다 이거.
Tech curve, another reason to summon. Got him. I knew you guys would come around. You all, everybody's a mono simp until the new Liz drops. I know how you are.
죄송합니다. 다른 거.
I like that little like thing she did. That was kind of cool.
귀엽네요.
Very interesting. I think I like the short hair the most. Yeah, I think I like that one the best. She's got the one like big diamond earring. She will hit 70k CC maxed out. Maybe. I mean, they pretty much have her completely maxed. Maybe if she gets like an extra costume or something like that. But even then, they have her 6'6" already. I'm assuming they have 15% gear on her and everything. So I don't know. Maybe. I bet they're running. Actually, you're probably right, because they're probably running attack crit damage on her or something like that, or like attack defense, because she's an attack unit. And the devs are very simple. So if they ran HP defense gear on her, if they're not already, she probably will hit over 70k CC.
더원이냐고. 더 엘리자베스냐.
They didn't do affinity? Yeah, they didn't. They're running HP? Oh, are they? HP is way too high. Well, I think her passive and stuff like that has something to do with HP, so maybe not, but I don't know. You're probably right. Only 4 outfits, so what's the 5th one? Summer variant. They'll probably do like a hawk pass or bring out an extra like set of costumes that you have to buy at some point. Kind of like how they did with Melly. She is reviving dead units for 2 turns with 50% HP. Oh god.
일단
If they're running HP, her damage is fucking absurd. True. That's kind of where I'm at. She only has 14k attack, so very likely it's HP. I wonder if she's maybe like Bond then, where she deals damage based on like another stat.
일단은
꼭 유튜브에서 찾아야 되나요? 포럼이나 이런 데서 찾으면 안 돼요?
Take my money.
우스마에 검색해서
Been having good luck for the past 4 banners, 2 multis for Red Tarmiel and 3 multis for Rimuru, 1 multi for Mono. Hopefully I can get her early too. Yeah, I mean, best of luck.
방송 찾아오시고 하시면
She might have some sort of damage scaling based off of HP like Purgatory Bond. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It could be.
대해서 알아봤습니다.
Maybe.
일단 자세한 건 PVP를 통해서 알아봤잖아요. 아까 전에 말씀해 주셨듯이 사실상 이게
I gotta go, but hopefully y'all have a good day. See ya. Yeah, see ya, Gyro.
할 텐데 그 전에 또
New Malascula.
여러분께서 준비한 선물이 있습니다. 어떤
Got shafted on the slime banner. Please wish me luck. I wish you luck, Alex. 100 anvils. So we getting 300 gems. That's what somebody was saying. They maybe talked about that either in the JP live stream, or maybe I was just not paying attention and they showed it like down here.
자, 이제 이 두 분이 PVP를 준비하는데
What are they showing over here?
어떻게 활용하면 좋을지 덱을 좀 한번 짜봤어요.
They just now showing the woman. Maybe. Pog, 100 anvils. I know.
아무래도 오늘 이제
Just wanted another 0. True. Will I get one turned by her? probably
일단 비델리 쪽에서는
340k cc.
아 갑자기 아, 내가 덱 소개하고 있었나?
Interesting.
그래서 일단
딸이세요?
어쨌든 비델리가 뒤에 이제 터질 수가 있어요. 그렇기 때문에 패스 다이아한테 근타를 넣어가지고 패스 다이아 돌리면서
Start giving us 300 to 500 anvils. Yeah, really. I mean, anvils are really important, and like, I mean, they give out a decent amount of anvils from stuff, but I mean, you can literally always use more anvils. Like, there's literally never a reason to be like, I don't need anvils. Like, you should probably in most scenarios always be like working on gear and stuff like that for either new characters or old characters.
이제 호프토크 2 계정
이제 좀 많이 보이는 게
Alright, so he's going to be running Dark Melly's team, Trader Melly, and
기존 덱
they're going to be running the new Liz.
이렇게 보시면 될 것 같습니다. 들어가 볼까요?
Second skill AoE for every ult gauge she has, inflict add damage of 3% of her max HP. That's kind of cool.
아 그렇죠 그렇죠. 일단은 뭐
Let me hammer main stat. Honestly, that would be really nice. They should add that. There's a couple of pieces that I would really like to have completely maxed out. Like Ludo stuff would be really nice to hammer on the main stat. I completely understand what you're saying there. I already have anxiety having to grind even more demon mats for level 100. Yeah, it's going to be probably a huge pain whenever it first drops. But I'm always kind of excited because I like PvE stuff, and you know, having that extra like new stuff to like grind is kind of a fun time for me personally. Like I don't hate it. Depends on how tedious the new demon is, really. Because that's going to be a big factor on whether or not it's going to be an enjoyable experience. Seriously need to do something about demon material drop rates. Yeah, I really wish that hell difficulty was just demon material drops, and then like you could get a whatchamacallit, like the extra bonus reward was always a a cosmetic upgrade or whatever, because like the fact that you can still drop SSR chests or like the treasure chests and stuff like that out of you know, doing demons is ridiculous. Like that's so stupid. She's 3,000 years old. True, I guess. I bought the Belmoth pack to get 600 of the mats so I don't have to grind it for a while. Now they release level 100. That's how they get you. After I got light Ellie, I'm gonna close the game for months. You do you, man. Alright, I'm interested to see. I want to see this AoE do big damage. Alright. Pierce card didn't do too much there. Normally his Pierce card's kind of super annoying, so.
일단 랭업 해가지고
Upgrade.
이게 전책이지.
Go for the AoE. Okay, AoE first.
그러니까 1인기로 가보도록 하겠습니다.
And then he's going to use the level 3 at like single target. So let's see this. Boom. Boom. Not bad. Okay, I was expecting that to do huge damage on DN, so that's good. They got the bond in the back. Very interesting.
근데 전체기를 봤을 때 피가 이 정도 나간 거면은 여러분들이 생각할 것처럼 막 미친 듯한 캐릭터는 아닐 수도 있어요.
완전 미친 거 있으면 방금 삼성 나갔을 때 풀스택이었고 뭐뭐 하는데
Boom,
한 3분의 1
boom.
안 나가거나 다 죽거나 이랬어야 되는데
Take out the Tarm relic on her.
연구를 좀 해야 되겠네.
자 요런 정도. 그다음에 이제 우리가
Dude, that did like nothing.
느끼는 거는
필살기죠.
필살기를 한번 보고 싶다.
Alright, let's see how this goes. He's got good single target cards, so I'm assuming that they're gonna die.
진심으로 해버렸네요 이거.
자 우리 형님 잠깐만요.
Going for the taunt. Very interesting.
한번 살짝 가볍게
He's gonna
한번
AoE, okay.
너무 센 거 치면 너 형님 잡을 수도 있어요. 걷지 말고 피사하게 한번 보자는 거예요. 우와!
야야야야.
Damn.
조심해요.
와!
조심.
와 이게 뭐고?
아이고.
형 조심해 안 했잖아.
아니 이게
근데 방금 이성이한테 45만 터졌거든요.
I figured that he would have went for the single target to kill Melly there, but
죄송합니다. 조심을 못 해가지고.
피사하게 봐야 되는데.
I guess let's see if he tanks the ult, because I'm assuming that they have a 6/6 melee.
제가 이거를 안 죽이시면 때려볼게요.
So she's a T melee counter. I mean, maybe. I don't. It's hard to say. I can't. I can't really tell what she does. Why didn't he ult? Oh, I can't see it because it's like up there underneath the thing. I think he's maybe ult disabled. It doesn't look like he can use the card, even though he doesn't have an effect on him. I'm not sure on that. I'm not positive, but it doesn't. It looks grayed out. She gets a buff like the one. Yeah, she does have a gray buff that activates. That effect under Liz. Yeah, that's really cool. I love that. That's super cool. Did you forget that this is a Korean stream where they can't use brain cells? That is true. They limit their brain cells during this, so that way they don't overdo it. Why are they screaming like Liz? One shot him when Deanne took 80% of Escanor's HP. They were pretty hyped for that too. I don't know. What are they doing? Good question. Did not kill Melly. Very interesting.
이거 소생 터질까요 이거? 혼자
안멜.
남았는데.
Okay, he's finally ulting.
능력치 감소도
자,
들어갔어요.
우리 지금 소생 다 붙어 있어요. 빵!
Okay.
엘리는 안 죽었고 둘이는 죽었다 부활했어요 지금.
오케이.
Liz has a weird angel thing going on. Angel like effect.
엘리는 안 죽었는데.
They're trying to show it off, but their webcam is in the way.
셋다 죽었어도 다 살아.
Okay. Okay, if he's not dead from these three, okay, maybe he's not. Okay, he is, but that's still insane that he's tanking that. I don't understand. Something has got to be weird with that for her to not deal like insane damage there. Very interesting. She got no HP, so no flood bad, or so flood bad. Well, I mean, even then, like even when Escanor has like low HP, like the flood still does a decent amount. Like it still has like a halfway decent modifier on it. I would imagine that those cards would have. I would imagine 2 of those would have killed. Like the first one should have maybe almost killed as much damage as she was doing. So I don't know. There's got to be some really interesting scaling there, or something to do with her HP for sure. That 6/6 melee stat lower. That's probably what it is. Imagine Liz died. That would not surprise me for a dev showcase. I'm just thinking Team Ellie and Liz in the same team might dominate. Oh, I mean, of course. That's always the big thing, is like as soon as a new character comes out, people are like, oh my god, they're going to be unstoppable. But then, maybe, or they're like, oh, they're going to counter the new, like, or the current meta or whatever. And then they just end up pairing them together and it becomes worse. So, they probably want to show Revive. Maybe that's what it was. She looks amazing. She does look really cool. They can't play the game. You're not wrong. I wish her ult does lifesteal. Lifesteal's kind of a bad one though. Like, I mean, I don't know what it does specifically, but lifesteal's kind of a weird effect. Somebody in the Discord. Oh, Iku, you tagged me in this actually. The diamond login thing, I'm assuming. Maybe they'll show that on the Korean stream so I can see it. So Elizabeth is the new character? Yeah. I mean, we pretty much knew that, though. Her attack cards look strong? Yeah, they do. Is that free banner? I mean, she's not going to be on the free banner, no. New meta for one turning? Oh, yeah. I mean, some of the characters that we currently have in the game hitting level 100 could be like a huge boost for them as well. So you got to think, like, we're getting 10 more levels on top of the fact that we're getting a new character. So the meta is going to be in like a really interesting spot. I think it was HP crit. Nah, they didn't ever show the gear as far as I know. Rip Goddess Liz. New Liz is better than Goddess Liz for sure. She does have single target skills, plus she's Melly's girl, so 100% they're going on the same team. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably fit together on the same team very well. Liz versus Liz hype. I think some of the mega whales might reach 400 KCC. Honestly, you're probably not wrong. They have completely maxed out units, though. I'm assuming they have all of the characters on these accounts completely like maxed out, like completely, and they have like incredibly high box CC. So I can only assume that if this account that they're using doesn't reach it, then it's going to be very, like, I doubt regular players can reach it. What about Hero Association? Is there an association with Trader Melee? I have no idea. They didn't show any of that off. Level 100 Blue Frowdren. God. Level 100 is gonna hit us hard. Yeah, it's gonna be a really interesting time. Normally, I think I'm pretty sure when Belmoth dropped, they ended up giving out a couple of like a pretty decent amount of the mats as soon as he dropped, so that way you could get like your essential units up to level 100. I wonder if they'll do the same. And then yeah, it's gonna be quite the grind after that each day to do the new raid to get all your new units, or all of your units up to level 100. Wonder what we'll need to use upgrade heroes to level 100. Well, they showed off that there's going to be an original demon as a deathmatch. That's going to be the new unit that you're going to have to, or the new like raid that you're going to have to farm to get the mats for it. Blue Frowner dominates PvP with his double revive / double passive trigger. Ooh, if that's how that works, that would be insane. Can you time me out? Yeah, sure. Put user in timeout. I don't know if that worked. Yep, there it is. 300 seconds. Rip. Hopefully they don't introduce Super Awakening 7. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do as far as Super Awakening goes. If they continue Super Awakening, like I don't know what they're gonna do at that point, because we've already reached the max that you can Super Awaken. So I hope that they don't continue to do that kind of stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me in the future. Did you translate the light effect? I think it said 10% damage taken reduced from attributes except light, and 10% damage taken reduced from attribute disadvantage. Okay, that's kind of interesting. He's going into super horny mode. Needed to calm down. Hey man, sometimes you gotta put yourself in timeout. He asked for it, so. Super Awakening 2. The Reawakening. You can see here too that you get one of these like level thingies. They showed this off on JP, and I'm pretty sure this is a token that like automatically upgrades your character from level 1 to level 90. So
그렇습니다. 그리고 이번에 3주년 그랜드 페스티벌
very interesting.
여신족의 특별한 축복이라는 게 하는데 이게 바로 여신의 축복이
What is this?
기존 페스티벌은 없었던 건데 3주년 그랜드 페스티벌
That looks like demon mat increase or something like that.
보시는 것처럼 3주년 페스티벌 기간 동안 특별한 포인트가 쌓입니다. 위에 쌓이고
맨 위에 거요?
예.
네, 전부.
그래서 그 포인트들을 활용해서 더 쉬운 이벤트와 아니면 더 많은 보상
Super Mega Ultra Supreme Awakening. True. Rainbow Star Awakening. God.
대보상 던전의 보상을 추가로 획득하거나 이벤트 보스전 보상을 추가로 획득할 수 있고요. 이벤트 보스전이 어려우신 신규 뽑기
Look at that Liz art. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
보스전에서 능력치를 증가시키는
I'm hyped for Annie now. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. I figured even with them not releasing the character that everybody wanted, they would still make it really good. Like, I have faith that they're not going to just completely drop the ball on a huge anniversary like this. So, I don't know.
선택해서 버프를 사는 거.
필요한 거 알아서 갖고 가세요. 부패는
Annie's not looking hype. Duality of man, I guess.
진짜 그러면 이번에는 뭐
If you're not into it, you're not into it, but looking pretty good to me.
하셔야 될거 해야죠. 자, 이어서
God, okay, are they running triple event? Because they have Kimara, Kelak, not, he's not Kelak, what is his name? Deer Man, and Gallon's cousin. Sheesh, it's already third Annie. It is third Annie. Been a long time. The Tev's been working. The only thing they need to do is sync up with JP. Yeah, I kind of like having the extra time, to be honest. Like, everybody complains, like, you know, like, whatever. But I like being able to see what we're getting beforehand, because it makes it a lot easier to summon and skip banners and stuff like that.
그러니까 본인의 플레이 스타일에 따라서 하는 거죠.
Appreciate that, Patrick.
나는 짧게 해야 되는 사람이면 이거 무조건 마이너스거든. 근데 그걸 선택할 수 있다는 거죠. 포인트도 이렇게 다 나와 있으니까. 그거 이제
So I can only assume that this is like you spend points, whatever these like festival points are,
자, 이어서 다음 이벤트
and you can like boost rates for like raid mats and stuff maybe.
이벤트 보스전.
Kind of interesting.
스즈키 나카바 작가 쌩님께서
Still remember Green Escanor meta? God, that was a long time ago. I think that was the first video that I ever did on the game was summoning for Green Escanor. So that's funny.
3주 내내 또
It's buffs for event bosses. Ooh.
찾아올 예정이니까요. 한 번 더 신나게 구독해주시면 어떨까 싶네요.
And death matches, I guess. Yeah, it definitely looks like deathmatch stuff.
그 적군들은 아니야. 피카츄랑 말머리랑 콩콩이랑 성공이까지 해가지고 근데 귀여운 친구들이죠.
귀여운데요?
네. 또 보스 퍼레이드
A little late, but I'm here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so you get a card pack.
전야제에서 있었던 거.
They had the lucky tickets or whatever. Okay. Kimara card. Okay.
키마라 카드가 또 나왔고요.
Yeah, I heard that.
오루랑 생명의 물.
Hey, what's going on, Emma? They've showed the unit off at this point, so you're a little behind, but
나옵니다. 푸른 바람의 원보 이벤트 코스까지.
I don't know. They're kind of starting to show off like the anniversary events and stuff like that, maybe.
아 룰렛 이벤트도 역시나 이번에도
But the new unit looks really cool.
네, 있어요. 아 룰렛도 좋죠. 요거 생각보다 요거 잘해가지고 받는 게 굉장히 쏠쏠해요.
What is this, a spin event?
진짜 쏠쏠해.
보기보다 훨씬 쏠쏠해서 이거 끝까지 제가
So what does she do? Your guess is as good as mine. I mean, she is an attack-based unit. Like as far as like she has 2 attack cards. People are thinking that she's HP-based, kind of like Bond maybe, but I don't know. It's gonna be we're gonna have to wait until like the skills and stuff like that get translated, because it's them showing it on screen is always hard to gauge.
요것도 많이들 하세요. 이거 진짜 꿀이거든요. 그거 모르고
Ultra Awakening. I don't think we're gonna have to deal with Ultra Awakening for now, which is good.
여러분들 부지런하게 다 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같은데 진짜 제일
That Pikachu demon.
아 이벤트.
Glad we get level 100 now.
끝이 아니에요.
For that hard content, we can beat it with SA0. God, you're right. I didn't even think about that, but level 100 is probably going to make the demonic beasts like that little bit easier.
아, 됐어요. 여기 뭔가요?
10 diamonds a day for 4 weeks, an entire month.
오빠 얹고 또 얹어서
What is that? It's
300다이아입니다.
70 gems a day or 70 gems a week.
바로 뽑기할 수 있게 30개를 주고요.
그냥 30개.
Math.
바로 30개 통짜로 주고요. 남은 일수 동안 10개씩.
30번 한 방 드리고. 네.
It's quite the diamonds.
남은 기간 동안에 전부 다 10개씩 해서 270개
맨날
지급을 해줍니다.
미쳤죠?
네, 첫날에 30개 주고
매일 10개.
네,
매일
10개씩 줘요.
아,
300개.
매일 10개.
다이아가 300개.
그래서 총 합쳐서 30개에 270개에서 300개 30호 10번.
그쵸.
그렇습니다.
300 쌓을 수 있다.
280 gems.
그래요.
Quite pog.
이런 말은 함부로 하면 안 돼요.
조심하세요.
이러다가 자리 위험합니다.
아, 네, 안 돼요.
태훈님 계시죠?
Why login based? Give them to me from the start. I mean, they always do login based. You got to think for them, it's more about like trying to make people like log in every day and like play the game. If they just give it to you all at once, you'll just summon and then set the game down. So from their perspective, it's like a business decision.
자, 이렇게 해서 이제
My fourth unit died floor 1 in bird, and I'm still about to clear. Damn, that's crazy.
접니까?
네.
바로 내일
So far, pretty good. Yeah, I'm thinking it's looking pretty good so far.
27일간 매일 10단씩
Melly clearly had HP defense.
접속만 해도 튀긴다고 하네요. 아까 다 했잖아요, 얘기 안 해요.
지금 전화 주세요. 이렇게 해야
지금
되는
전화
거지.
주세요.
Imagine if this brings Seaton back.
다이아.
That man has moved on. That man is not coming back to this game.
와, 너무
What do you think about upcoming 7DS or the 7 Lessons game? I think it's interesting. I think I'll play it and try it out, but I don't have super high hopes. It doesn't look like my kind of game. I'm not really into the whole open world gacha game.
이벤트까지도 함께 진행이 된다고 합니다. 두 분은 이제 소개해드릴 이벤트 중에서 어떤 게 있나요?
Yeah, I think he's completely stopped playing Grand Cross. I think at this point, like the fact that he's been away for so long would be also another like big hindrance on like him not wanting to come back because he's missed a lot of like essential units, and like I don't know. I think that would be enough to be like, not worth. Did you see the leaks of the new buff/passives coming to the game? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see if that actually makes it to the servers. But it seems really interesting. I like the idea behind it.
모든 캐릭터의 코스튬이랑
진짜요?
Her ult is nuts. Yeah, it looks cool. Not really sure what it does yet, but it looks cool. He started uploading though recently. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna start playing a bunch of different kinds of games. I think he's gonna really go hard on Ni no Kuni since it came out today. I think Origins looks nice, but gathering all characters gained after Grand Cross, not that exciting. Yeah, I guess it just depends on how the game plays and stuff like that. Do you by any chance like NFT? I don't really know anything. I don't really know enough about NFT to try to mess with it, and I'm not really interested enough in it to try. NFTs seem very, very scammy to me. Still waiting for the Fairy Tail Grand Cross collab because I'm just hoping Juvie is simp. Juvie is a cool character. I did watch all of Fairy Tail not too recently, but it's been like a couple of months at this point. I watched through the entire show. Very cool show. Did you try Ni no Kuni new Netmarble game? It's kind of cool. I haven't tried it yet. I remember when it came out for on Korean servers or whatever, I was pretty interested in it back then because I had right as soon as the game came out, I had pretty much just finished playing through Ni no Kuni 2. And so I'm pretty excited to mess with it. I'm probably going to download it today. I might even try to mess around and stream a little bit of it sometime this week if I have the extra time. Maybe even later today if I feel like it. She revives 2 characters with 50% HP. That's crazy. If that's true, that's nuts. Origins is like Genshin with 7DS, but I hope there's no artifact/gear. The gear in Genshin is ass. So if they can avoid that system altogether, that'd be great. Ultier unit would go hard. Ultier is a very pretty lady. DBZ collab. I think that's a little ambitious. I do really like Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball, but as much as I'd like it, it will probably not come to this game.
암흑이랑 빛이랑 둘 다 같이 쓰면 가장
Sorry for joining in late. Hey man, everybody's got their own things to do. Can't be here all the time, I understand. Is Ellie confirmed? Yeah, she is confirmed. They've already shown her off and everything.
근데 요거는 그러니까 100%는 아닌 거죠? 100%인가요?
어떤 그
What's the new game everyone's talking about? I don't know which one that people were talking about. There's a Ni no Kuni game that launched today for global. It's also made by Netmarble, but I'm not sure if you're talking about that or if you're talking about Origins. There's a new Seven Deadly Sins game also coming out sometime. I think it's going to end up being next year, but it's a Seven Deadly Sins game that's more like open world, like Genshin. Demon Slayer collab. Everybody wants a Demon Slayer collab. I cannot see that happening. Like I think it's too ambitious. But I did just finish the newest season of Demon Slayer. Pretty cool stuff.
잼민 넘어간 건가 이제?
Did I miss something big? Yeah, they've already shown off the character and everything. They're pretty much just kind of chit chatting, and they were going over some of the event stuff. Should I finish Konosuba? I've watched the first 2 seasons of Konosuba. I liked Konosuba. It was a fun show.
한 달만 지나면 고기 썰
Ni no Kuni game? Oh yeah, it's basically like it is mobile, but they're also gonna have a PC port for the game, just like they do for Grand Cross. But it plays more like an MMO than like a gacha game, really. Like, it has gacha stuff in the game, of course, but it plays a lot like an MMO, where you like level up your character and move around to different areas and fight different kinds of enemies, and I'm pretty sure there's like dungeons and stuff like that. So the cost of level 100 is 33 pendants. What?
볼 때마다 그냥 지나쳐야 되니까.
Demon Slayer collab would sound amazing. People really like Demon Slayer, and people really want a Demon Slayer collab. I really can't see it happening, but it would be kind of cool. Hope Punishing Grey Ravens will get us PC port. I think at this point, like, now that Netmarble has started to move into PC ports for all of their games, like, I really hate like trying to play games on like an emulator. Like, it plays so much smoother on a PC port. I would like, if whatever game I end up like moving on to after Grand Cross, I really hope it has a PC port. What about Stranger Things Season 4 is coming out and maybe collab will come back? I kind of doubt it. For some reason, Stranger Things has pulled all of their, or not all of their, but they... God. Stranger Things has pulled a lot of their collaboration stuff for other games, so I can't really see them trying to bring it back for Grand Cross, to be honest. It was kind of mid too. 11 was like 11 and Jim were pretty much the only good characters that came out of it, and even then, like, Jim is pretty ambitious. Like, he's like a collab only unit basically. And even then, 11 has like that whole like she takes damage when using skills kind of thing, which is kind of weird. Stranger Things took away the Dead by Daylight stuff. Yeah, that was pretty much what I was talking about. Like, I played Dead by Daylight whenever they removed it, and I don't know, kind of weird that they did that. But apparently they were doing that because they wanted to make their own like Stranger Things game. I don't know how that's going to work out for them. I highly doubt it is good, but who knows. I will get bullied this anniversary. I have nothing on my account at the moment. Oh no. Bleach collab? I've actually not watched Bleach. I know a couple of friends who really like Bleach, but I've never watched it. I remember seeing it on like Toonami. Like, I would wake up and it would be one of those times where you're like dead asleep and you left the TV on. You wake up, you're like, and you look at the TV and Bleach is on and you're like, what is this? And then you fall back asleep. That would be Bleach to me. I see them bringing that collab back to give them relics. I really just don't know if they'll ever bring it back. I mean, maybe. I wouldn't put it past them, but I don't think it looks good. Like, I don't even know how much it made, if it made like a decent amount of money for them. I wonder if they even care to bring it back. Boruto collab. Not a big fan of Boruto. But hey, any kind of collab is kind of cool. How many slime units were you able to 6-6? 0. But then again, I don't really go for 6-6. You should watch Bleach. Bleach is super long. I mean, not that that's really a hindrance. I watch One Piece, so a long anime is not really a bad thing. But I don't know enough about Bleach to really get into it. I may need to watch it at some point. Need ROM copies? Yeah. Whenever they bring back, if they do a part 2 for ReZero collab, I think that would be pretty hype. Especially because people will be really excited to pull Amelia again.
아, 너무 재밌어요. 끝 아니에요, 여러분. 계속 나오실 거예요. 장난치고.
장난이에요, 장난.
366 episodes, half of them are filler. Really?
자, 그리고 이제 토요일
That's actually not too bad, because Fairy Tail was like 323 episodes or something like that. And a lot, I don't want to say a lot of it was filler, but there was a decent amount of filler in that show. So that's actually not as bad. Yeah, I watch One Piece, so I really can't say much about the length of a show. Felt kind of rushed. I don't know much about, I don't know anything really about Bleach to comment. Grand Cross collab with One Piece, so I get a Yamato unit. Yamato's so cool. I watched the dub of the show, so I'm only in, like, they're moving into Whole Cake Island for the dub, so I haven't seen any of the Wano stuff yet, but I do see art on Twitter all the time of Yamato, and Yamato is by far my favorite, like, design character out of the entire show. Like, fantastic. Chef's kiss. Yamato #1. Did they show her in PvP? They did show a matchup where they did a Trader Melee team against a new Liz team, and the Liz team won. But then again, like somebody pointed out, they don't really use brain cells when they fight on these live streams. So we'll see how it goes when people actually get their hands on the unit. If they bring back ReZero, I'm gonna wail hard. People really like the ReZero collab units. So. Is it over? I don't know why I did that. Pretty cool though. Liz is boring. Oh well, dude. She's out. She's coming out, man. Can't do anything about it. First light unit, let's go. True. True. JP still doing anything? Big chillin', huh? They did show off the original demon and everything. What kind of teams were they using? They're using Melee for their team. Looking pretty cool though. Looking pretty cool. Giving out some stuff. They showed off the unit a little bit more. Associations are King and Sariel. The Sariel one's kind of cool, gotta admit. The outfits are pretty sick. Gotta love them. I don't think they would have shown anything else like that KR wouldn't have shown.
はい5万6000
硬いっすね。硬いっすね。
生きてる生きてる素晴らしい
6万でこれだけ
They always drag out stuff.
必殺貯めてきたいけどエリちゃんの札が全然来ないん
They
で
showed basically nothing. They really didn't show a whole lot. I figured they would have showed a lot more stuff in game, but they really didn't show too much. Maybe JP was a lot better about that this time around. KR is normally pretty good about it. Oh, they're running a goddess team with their Liz. Very interesting. Wasn't there a Sariel final boss? There was one leaked. I don't know if that's actually going to be coming out or not, though. Pretty solid, Annie. Don't forget the Poggers free banner that we're getting as well. True. We will have to see. Alrighty, well, it is 8:35 in the morning. I have had 3 hours of sleep. Actually, less than that. It was only 2.5 hours of sleep. So I think I'm going to go back to bed, and then we'll maybe, good Lord, we'll maybe try and go over the skill translations and stuff like that when I wake up, because I imagine they will probably be translated because Grand Cross Database is pretty good about that kind of thing. I don't know if they were watching. I don't think so. They weren't doing any like live translations or anything. So yeah, we will yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, like the stream or whatever. You don't, I don't know, do your thing. You don't have to if you don't want to, of course. I'm not going to force you, but would appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to go to bed. We will wake up. We will go over the translated patch notes or whatever is out. Hopefully the unit like stuff will be translated so we can actually look at it. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day. And I'm sure there's going to be a ton of Grand Cross stuff today because, you know, every YouTuber is probably reacting to the live and is going to be making videos instantaneously as new info comes out. So thanks everybody for coming out. I do appreciate you stopping by and hanging out with me and, you know, watching the live. We did, I mean, over 100 viewers is pretty cool. That's honestly very epic. So, yeah, that's it from me. Feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I'm really bad at outros. And I will see you guys in a couple of hours, probably. See you then. I might even stream today. I might stream Ni no Kuni today. Not positive on that, but maybe. So yeah. Bye. Love you. Love you. Bye.